e6, d4, d5, e takes d5, e takes d5, bishop d3, knight f6, knight f3, bishop d6, castle kingside, castle kingside, knight c3, bishop g4, h3, bishop h5, g4, bishop g6, bishop g5, bishop e7, queen d2, knight c6, rook a e1, bishop b4, knight e5, queen d6, bishop takes f6, g takes f6, knight takes g6, f takes g6, queen h6, f5, knight b5, queen d7, c3, bishop e7, king h1, rook f6, g takes f5, bishop f8, queen h4, bishop g7, rook g1, a6, f takes g6, h6, knight a3, rook f3, rook g3, rook takes f2, knight c2, rook e8, rook e g1, rook e6, knight e3, queen e7, queen takes e7, knight takes e7, rook 1 g2, rook takes g2, king takes g2, bishop f6, knight g4, bishop g5, h4, bishop takes h4, knight takes h6, check, king g7, rook h3, king takes h6, rook takes h4, check, king g5, rook h7, knight takes g6, bishop takes g6, king takes g6, rook takes c7, rook e2, check, king f3, rook takes b2, a4, king f5, rook c5, king e6, a5, king d6, king f4, rook a2, king e3, rook a3, king f4, rook a4, king e3, rook a3, king f4, rook b3, king e3, rook b5, rook takes b5, a takes b5, king f4, king c6, king e5, b4, c takes b4, king b5, king takes d5, king takes b4, king e6, king takes a5, d5, b5, d6.